Hey guys, it's Conf Kylie Studios here. Today is Thursday, March 27th. As you can see, we are here at Great Adventure. You might be wondering why we're here so early, and that is because it is Flash's media day. And I already did get to take a couple rides on Flash, but this is gonna be the first time we get to experience it with the effects. And obviously it's the first time a lot of people are getting to experience the attraction. We're gonna have a on-ride POV later as well. So I'm really excited to get in the area, show you guys everything they've done since the last time we were here, because I mean, I've been following this coaster since the day a piece of dirt was moved. So to see it finally done is really, really cool. And a huge thank you, of course, to Great Adventure for inviting us out. So we'll see you guys in there. You can see in the entrance plaza here, they have all kinds of graphics out for Flash. There's a new one right there with all the stats on it. And there is the park map right there. We're not really gonna look too much at that today. But up here, we gotta get checked in and then we'll be heading on in. Up at the entrance gates here, they have these little Flash graphics as well. You can see all throughout the park, there's a ton of stuff, making sure that you know that Flash is officially open. All right, in the park we go. We're gonna be making a hard right once you get up there. We're not looking at anything else in the park. We're just going straight over to Flash. So I'll point out some little changes to you guys as we walk in. Sweet Treat's got a bit of a repaint up there. Coaster Candy is now Sweet Spot. They repainted it a bit. And of course, Skyway Towers. Ooh, we'll see a lot more of that on opening day. Today's more about Flash, but we'll definitely be looking at some of the stuff around the park. There's the new Sweet Spot location. Like I said, replacing Coaster Candy, repainted. It looks a lot more kind of, I guess, modern, I guess you could say. A lot more contemporary than it used to. And we have Ken. Hello, Ken. And what's nice too is we can finally get to review Flash, because when we were here Tuesday, obviously we couldn't film. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They changed the sign on it. Now it says Speed Force. So when I was here a couple days ago, that did say Coke Freestyle, but fast snacks and speedy treats. It's now Speed Force. Right across from Flash. And as we walk into the area here, you have the portal. This used to be Cyborg's entrance portal, and they've since repainted it. There's probably gonna be a Metropolis sign up here because you are entering the Metropolis area. Nice and yellow and blue to kind of go with the Metropolis aesthetic. And as we continue walking up, there is some new fencing along the right here. It's all painted black as well. They just did this. Obviously, it looked a little different last year. Big new thing up here is this new tarp underneath the chiller roll and the first leg of the airtime hill. That obviously was not there last year, and they've added that. Most likely to protect for loose articles. This ride does have the no loose article policy, but always got to be careful just in case people decide to break the rules. And here we are. This is the retail location right here. I don't know how much. Okay, they have a couple tables. There's some new merch right there, all Flash merch. There's some vertical velocity merch too, actually. Got the exit right here, which is obviously new since we saw you guys last year in the park. And then up here, the big thing that's changed is that Cyborg is completely gone. We're gonna get a better look at that as we come closer, but they've completely removed it. They also have a sign over there for the retail location called Speedster Central. Flash sign right there, and of course Cyborg. So ever since Tuesday, there's actually been some more theming added. You can see some Star Labs signs on the back of what used to be from Cyborg's queue. You can see another one right there as well. On the other side, they have some schematics showing the train for Flash as well. Obviously, this barricade is not going to be here on opening day. It's just for the drone from Alpha and Omega, who do excellent shots here for all the media days. But very soon, we're going to be getting some dark rides on Flash and eventually our filming ride.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for having us. Wow, I felt good about the first one. Go for it. Go for it.
So here's the queue. They got some new theming in here. This wasn't here on Tuesday. They got some schematics of the train. You see one right there. And obviously this is Cyborg's queue. It's just been kind of routed into Flash's queue, kind of. There's a schematic of the whole layout right there. It's Star Labs. So it does have like kind of a lab theme relating heavily to Star Labs, which is a really, really cool theme. We're gonna continue on over here, and I don't think we're using the lockers today, but this is where the double-sided lockers are. There's 3 sets of them, so you'll be able to get plenty of room to use the lockers right here. Flash Pass also merges right here, and then there's another split off for Flash Pass, but here's the lockers just like El Toro's. Actually, they say, one says El Toro, the other 2 say Flash. Then you come in here to the queue building, and there's not really much in here yet. That will change in some time, but it is at least a nice way to beat the heat and stay inside and not, get the sun blasting down on you. But there's quite a bit of queue space in here. Kind of reminds me of Wonder Woman at Magic Mountain. And then you're going to progress up towards the station. You wrap around to the right. Then you have a diagonal path that leads over to the station. And, like I said, Flash Pass continues through here. There's a canopy under there. That's where Flash Pass goes up and into the station. It actually merges directly into the station, which is really, really cool. But we're gonna walk around here and go take the first ride of the day here on Flash, or at least our first ride of the day. I don't know how many other people have ridden yet, but up we go. And as you're walking to the station, you are right next to the park entrance. There's this really cool shot of Flash with the double up. And there's the Alpha crew. Alrighty, so we just rode Flash for the first time today. Sammy,
what's up, guys?
How was Flash?
We rode this thing? That's crazy.
Apparently. We've ridden it 4 times.
2 years in the making, man.
I know.
That ride is really good. Definitely probably top 3 in the park. I don't know. You got to ride it more.
I know. That's the biggest thing with this. You got to ride it more and more.
The stall, I think, is the best part.
Yeah.
Just because of just hanging there. A lot of the elements are like really good. It's just like a combination I would never expect of elements in a way. And
plus it's a completely new ride to us.
So
we've never ridden
smooth.
New Gen Vekoma.
It's so smooth, and I just gotta ride it more to like actually collect an opinion here. So overall, really good. Definitely come out to Good Adventure, try this ride.
And we're gonna get some more reviews as we continue to get more rides, which, as you can see, we are going for right now, passing the double-sided lock, because they have us using just the bins in the platform right now to store our stuff. But obviously, when the ride officially opens, you will be using the double-sided lockers. You won't have your phone for any of this queue, and then on the way to the station as well. Darius, what did you think of Flash?
Okay, listen, I was not expecting much. Flash wowed me. I think it is the most underrated coaster out there. The backwards pull-up just killed my stomach. I loved it, like the hang time. And that chiller roll, it reminds me of the 90s when Great Adventure had the chiller. So if you want to know my opinion, I'm going to give this thing like an 8.5.
Some more theming over there. We just did ride number 2 of the day. And now that the sun's actually starting to come up, I noticed they painted over Cyborg's concrete plot there with red. Because originally you could see the arrows still from where it was an exit. But Flash is just really, really good. Currently at 6 rides on Flash, and I've ridden pretty much all over the train. I've done middle, I've done back, I've done close to the front. I did close to the front on Tuesday, so I'm at 9 rides total, and it really is a great, great ride. I think it's going to be a big crowd pleaser because it's so smooth. That's truly like the most notable thing about it, to me at least, is just how smooth it is. If you guys have ridden Guardians of the Galaxy down in Epcot, very comparable in smoothness to that. It's just like glass. It's unbelievable how smooth it is. Our POV ride is very soon, hopefully. So we'll be getting you guys that video. There go the gates, there go the floors, and we are out of here in 3, 2, 1. There we go!
There we go!
First launch, going up slightly on the Immelman, and now backwards. Here we go! Whoa! And there's that awesome vertical spike. Here we go forwards now, up to 60 miles an hour. There is the amazing Immelman's Fall. Look at that hang time. Here we go, through the double up. There's launch 2. Whoa! And whoa! Down we go into the lovely chiller roll.
The chiller roll.
And now we go backwards. backwards and up into the turnaround. Look at that great view of the park as we slowly coast down. And now backwards air time. Whoa! And into the Immelman backwards. Oh, that's such good hang time. And there we go, slowing down as we just completed a ride on the Flash vertical velocity, new for 2025 here at Great Adventure. At Media Day, they're serving us this really good drink. It's like a mix of Sprite with some other kind of, I don't even know, but it's so good. I don't know where it's going to be served in the park. I'm assuming this is definitely at Savannah Sunset, but really good. All right, guys, we are here with Marshall, who is in charge of social media at Great Adventure, and of course, Mr. Brian himself, the park president. And this is actually your first video appearance on Hollywood Studios.
I think it is.
Yes, it is. We obviously have known Brian ever since he took the helm as the park president 2 years ago now. So what have you liked most about kind of taking your role as park president of Great Adventure?
You know, it's been great, Colin. Number one, this park is absolutely full of history. Honored to be here. It's a beautiful park. It's one of the largest in the chain, obviously, and we've had a lot of improvements over the last couple of years, a lot of investment, and of course, you know, now with the company's announcement of $1 billion over the next couple of years across the 42 parks, we're excited to be part of that, a really big part of it. And of course, starting off with the Flash vertical velocity, it's beautiful. We're excited about everybody coming and experiencing the ride, and of course, we've done a lot of things across the property and the resort that we're excited for everybody to see. So I'm just excited to be here and excited to be on your first video. So.
So speaking of Flash, what do you like most about where this attraction is? What went into it? Tell me a little bit more about that.
Absolutely. You know, obviously with this being in the DC Universe area and Flash and kind of our ability to really help the area from a beautification standpoint, really highlights when you're coming into the theme park. On the right-hand side, it's a very big optical, ride as you walk into the theme park in the front gates. It's exciting for guests to see it. They can kind of see it from the parking lot, see it when they're any place in the park. And of course, where it's located right here in the DC Universe gives us a lot of opportunities down the road from a character meet and greets with Flash, of course, and we're going to have that here out in front of the ride with every other characters that we're trying to do, because we would love to have a lot more characters out in the park this coming season. So
speaking of new things, what other new things can you tell us about that we're going to see this Saturday here at the park?
Well, obviously
don't spoil everything.
That's okay. No, well, we have some amazing food and beverage products that we're excited for everybody to see. There's a couple of big restaurant improvements and with our executive chefs, some new menus. We have refill stations that are going to obviously help make it easier for everybody to have their refills across the park when they're thirsty. We have some retail outlets that have been rethemed, and we're excited about showing the retail locations. And then of course Flash and all the beautification that's happened either not only in this area but in all the other parts of the park, between the giant wheel that we've got our light show on, a new sound system on for the shows. We've got everything that's been kind of between the restaurants and the parks. We did remove some rides, so at the end of the day we made some really nice areas of that when you'll see that when you come in on Saturday, so we're excited.
Brian, thank you for joining me, and thank you for keeping the park as great as it is behind the scenes. He does so much work that you guys would never know because he's always out and about. So thank you, Brian, and thank you, Marshall.
Yeah.
He's the new social media manager here at Great Adventure, and I'm sure it's been very fun getting to promote.
Oh, fantastic. I helped a lot right now, didn't I?
Well, and I tell you what, it's again, I'm excited for the guests to come out, and we're continuing to work on having an immersive visit for everybody and seeing the beautiful park and being able to help everybody have a great time. I'm excited to meet you. Look forward to seeing everybody on the park. And Colin, thanks for having me on your first video with me.
Of course, Brian.
And I appreciate all the time and work.
Absolutely.
So, thank you.
Back to Flash. So I've been on a little bit of a hiatus of rides, just trying to catch up with everyone. And someone we've got to catch up with, of course, is Uncle Ken. So Ken, how many times have you ridden Flash today?
Let's see what the app says.
I got to check the counter.
I've ridden 7 times today. Lucky
7 times, just like me. So what are your thoughts on Flash?
It is actually an amazingly smooth ride. Going back up that spike is my favorite part. And then you get to the end and you come backwards, and I do not like going backwards. But the hang time here going backwards is insane.
That is probably the most surprising thing about this ride.
Yeah, and the head choppers. So I give it 2 thumbs up.
Well, if you know, if Uncle Ken gives it 2 thumbs up, it's a good ride. So let me ask you this, not to compare so quickly, but you went and rode Georgia Gold Rusher. What do you like better, Gold Rusher or Flash? They're both good.
Gold Rusher.
Gold Rusher, okay. I'm gonna get a tally of who's liking the different Six Flags coasters most so far. But you say Gold Rusher, okay.
airtime that you got in that hill.
Oh, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Antonio,
Hello.
welcome back from the off season. How many times have you ridden Flash?
So far, I've gotten about 8.
Okay, and what are
it's
your
still
thoughts
really
on it?
Wow. This ride is a full package ride. So what I mean by that, it has 3 seconds of hang time on the Immelman. Then it has air time on the double up and the double down when you go backwards. The chiller roll is super smooth, but the big crown jewel of it all is that stall. Holy moly. If you're in the back row, you're out of your seat no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
There's air time, there's hang time every time. It's a great full package ride, a great supporting lineup coaster. It's just a very small sample. It makes me more excited for 2026 because I know it's going to be bigger, but this is a great step up already. It's a great ride. You need to get out here and ride it. It's super, super good. It's going to be a shock to the system.
Absolutely. Jameer, what did you think? Well, how many rides did you get first?
I have 11 rides right now.
Okay.
I will say, I definitely underestimated this ride. It's really good. Honestly, it's definitely up there with one of my favorites in the park. And in terms of the layout, that stall might be one of the best stalls of all time. Like, legit, you hang for so long, and it feels like a true stall, if you know what I mean. It feels like a true stall of what a stall should feel like. And it slows down and actually gives you hang time. There's surprising airtime moments here and there, just thrown in there, throwing out your seat. And especially going backwards, going into that dip, going into the double down, you get ejected. Like, you get thrown up, and then as you take the dip, you get yanked to the side, and it's just amazing. So definitely come out to ride Flash Vertical Velocity. It's a great coaster, and it's very smooth as well. And Vesture Trains feel great, so you got to come out to ride Flash Vertical Velocity.
So let me ask you this, because you were with me at Rapterra last week, and I asked Ken if he liked Gold Rusher or Flash better. Do you like Rapterra or Flash better?
Flash.
Flash?
Flash.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I do agree.
I agree. It's close, but I think Flash has the edge because of how much it packs in and how much it puts together in a coaster.
I agree. I definitely agree. And Aaron,
What's up?
how many rides are you at on Flash?
I think I have 9 total,
9 total.
and I got 6 today.
So what are you thinking about it?
Definitely fun. What the park needed. For a family coaster, it's like the best family coaster out there. For a thrill coaster, it has its moments, but I think it's fun for everyone.
Absolutely. And you, like Jameer, also rode Rapterra. What are we thinking, Rapterra or Flash?
It's close, but I think Flash,
Okay.
for sure.
Flash wins. Sammy.
Oh, what's up, guys? Okay, so let me just start off here. I just tried the brand. It was a beer. So it's brand new Best of the West. Has brisket and then beer cheese on it. That was great. Absolutely
Okay.
incredible. So, hats off to you, Great Adventure, for actually the food is incredible this year so far from what I've had.
So Flash.
Oh yeah, Flash. There's a coaster. I forgot about that. I think we touched about it a little bit
Briefly,
earlier.
but we've got some more rides now.
Now I've had a little bit more time to think about it. I've had a couple more rides. Back is the place to be. At first I was like, okay, I think you can do it all over. Back is the place to be, because you get launched up that spike, and you're going up, and you can still feel the launch. You're just still going up, and then you just launch down, and then that stall, absolutely incredible. Probably my favorite stall.
So you, like Ken, also rode Georgia Gold Rusher.
I did ride Georgia Gold Rusher.
So I have to ask, Gold Rusher or Flash?
Oh my god, it's so tough. It's so tough. I'm probably gonna give the edge to Gold Rusher.
Okay.
But it's actually really close. I like airtime more than I do hang time. So I think that's kind of where it does it for me, because Gold Rusher, all about the airtime. This is more about the hang time.
And it's interesting because Ken also prefers Gold Rusher, but then
Really?
the two that rode Rapterra like Flash better. So personally, I haven't decided yet. I got to ride a little more.
It's a middle pack of the ride.
Yes, in
Yeah.
terms of the 3 new Six Flags coasters so far,
We got a lot more coming.
we do. And Alana, what did you think of Flash?
I think it's a 10 out of 10. It's so good. I like the backwards part the most, out of everything. After you go up and you're just up there and you see the whole lake and Joker upside down, it's you're laying on the edge of your bed looking at everything. It's so weird upside down. It's definitely really cool. And it was really awesome to ride during the sunrise today.
Yes.
It was so cool. I've never done anything like that. never been to a theme park like early in the morning like that. So it was definitely a like out of this world experience for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Flash, I gotta get some more rides, of course, because it's never enough, but Flash is a true winner for Great Adventure. And getting to watch, I said this earlier to a few others, getting to watch this ride from when the first piece of dirt was moved on the ground all the way to this has been quite the journey. And I appreciate you all for watching along as we follow the construction of Flash, because it's truly been incredible. Now, Ace has come to show me the brisket. So tell me a little bit more about this, Ace.
Wow, this is actually something new from the executive chef of Six Flags Great Adventure with the enhanced food options that we have. As you can see, this is cheese and brisket. And I've had one already. It's really, really good. It's delicious.
Here's some of the new food options we're going to be seeing across the park. Obviously, they're going to be much larger than this. This is just sample size. But could you tell me again what these are?
So this is the brisket sandwich with beer cheese and crispy onions, served at Best of the West. And then we have the pulled pork with coleslaw, served at Main Street Pub and Best of the West.
Lots of great new food options coming here this year. So I want to come in the locker kind of thing to show you guys how the lockers work. Hopefully they are available. So I'm going to scan my Diamond Elite membership, because you can do that. There you go. And there it is. So now I'm going to put you guys inside. And there we are.
The Speed Force barrier and safely travel between the extra-dimensional spaces. To ensure all volunteers are protected from the dangerous elements of the Speed Force, no loose articles are permitted on the vehicle. As a rule, anything lost in the Speed Force...
Hi, Superman.
All loose articles must be stored in a locker or left with a non-participant.
I asked if we can get a couple of space heaters up here.
Over here at Speedster Central, I want to show you guys some of the new merch. This is the cool design right here. It's got the coaster on it, Flash Vertical Velocity. You got this Flash hoodie, and this other hoodie. This is for Vertical Velocity. You got all the elements on it there, nice zip up. You got so many great designs. This one as well with the coaster on it. I really appreciate that they did more than just like the Flash logo. Obviously, I still have that too, but there's some brand new merch here specifically for Vertical Velocity. It's really cool. And we got all this food down here, the nice drinks. Gotta love it. Lots of great stuff. So now we were just informed by the employee that the new, well, sort of new merch shop called Speed Force is open. So we were gonna go over there and check that out, because that's where you can actually go purchase the merch. I really like the setup they have here. I guess they didn't have room over in Metropolis, so this was the next best place to put it. So here's some merch over here. We got all these different mugs, pants. This is a lot of stuff we saw over there, but it's actually for sale over here in this store. This really cool poster there, Central City hat. Got like a jersey style thing.
There was one outside of the coaster track that wrapped around them.
Sneak preview for y'all of Sweet Spot. So as I'm walking up and seeing people actually boarding. I've seen this for so long. To see people in line now is crazy. Ace, how many times have you ridden Flash?
So far, I've ridden Flash 8 times.
And what do you think of it?
I think of Flash as having, obviously, the...
Oh, we're going on.
Intamin elements in it. Pretty much those made a baby. And also, it has Chiller and Mr. Freeze vibes in it. And this ride has exceeded all expectations. So I'm very impressed.
Okay, well, that's good to know. We are hopping on Flash right now. We got to go put you guys over in the bin, and then it's time to ride. On my way now for ride number 10 of the day, so 13 total when you count the commercial shoot rides. We just got the first rollback on Flash. This whole awesome crew right here. I mean, it's elusive. You can't make it up. I mean, it is the first unload. We went through the Immelman and we hit the stators, and it was a nice as we slowed down, went a bit over the airtime hill, and then we came back. So I think if anything, that shows that this ride has a really great safety system, right? Anytime it detects an error, there you go. It stops, we unload. It's a cool unload process as well, because the ops came up as well as the maintenance team and unloaded us. So it was a really, really cool experience, genuinely. I mean, shout out to maintenance and everyone here that helped with getting us off, because that was a really, really cool experience.
Welcome to Starbucks. Thank you for volunteering for the project Moon's Most University.
Alrighty, well, look who we found again for week 2.
What's up? What's going on?
Ryan, we're here at Flash. What do you think of it?
It is great. I knew it was going to be good, but it's really good. It's blowing me away. Every time I ride it, it's a little better than the last ride. A lot more forces than I thought. The hang time on the stall right here is phenomenal. Like, and you know, you wouldn't even think this would be like one of the best stalls. Like, it looks great, but it's just like it's like the best stall I've ever been on.
So you rode Rapterra with me last week.
Yes.
What do you like better, Rapterra or Flash?
Flash.
Flash, yeah. I think I'm leaning that way too, man. This ride is just so good.
Not that Rapterra is bad. This is just great.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just so good.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for hopping in, Ryan. I'm sure we'll see you in many other media events.
Of course, yeah, man.
All right, just finished ride number 14.25, and that was just so good. The more you ride this ride, just the better and better it gets. I mean, this element right here is probably the standout because the hang time you get is unlike anything I have ever seen. We're still stalling.
Still stalling.
All right, Flash.
Once around the world. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, he's back! Just like that, in a flash. Just like his ride.
Yes, sir.
As I'm standing here watching Flash, I can't help but come back to this marker right here. This, along with the other ones, was the one that kind of started this all off when, you know, the rumors started for Flash, and, well, we didn't know what it was at the time, but it all started with these markers, and it's kind of crazy that it's come full circle, where now it is open, it is real, and it is alive. It's really, really cool. And it's been so much fun to follow the construction progress of this ride. And to be on it today, for Media Day, get on so many times, it's been really, really cool. So go figure, we took like an hour break maybe. And then spur of the moment, I decided I'd ride again. And we were the second rollback of the day. It's so funny. And again, that's not necessarily like a sign of anything bad. If anything, that shows that the ride again is working the way it's supposed to. And obviously if it detects an issue, it just stops the train. So, second evac of the day, we got the first and second rollback ever on Flash. Alrighty guys, we just finished the last ride of the day on Flash. I ended with 19 full rides, 2 quarter rides, so 21 dispatches total, if that's how you want to look at it. And this ride grows on you the more and more you ride it. I will say, if you do ever get the chance to ride it over and over again, be cautious, because as with any coaster that goes forwards and backwards, it will eventually catch up with you. But this ride is going to be great for people that come to the park as, you know, just general public, not enthusiasts. And even enthusiasts are really going to like this ride. It's truly a true package, and that's what I like best about it. Cam, what did you like about Flash?
I think this is a great addition for the park. I really like the hang time moment, obviously, right there. The double up with the double down, depending on which direction you're going. Overall, super smooth, super comfortable. I think it's an absolute win.
Sammy?
22 rides, 2 aborted launches.
Rollbacks.
Yeah, I guess so. Two quarter rides. Overall, fantastic ride. This is exactly what the park needed. It's kind of like that in-between coaster, because I feel like all the kids went from, what was it, like Mine Train to Superman, and there really wasn't an in-between here. This is a really good in-between. So,
and it's a really good ride,
It
too.
is a really good ride.
It's better than a lot of the coasters here.
It's not like it's going to like whip you around or toss you around. Like, it's just fun.
Yes.
Like, it's just a fun time. And that's exactly what this park needed.
Vinny?
18 rides. I also got 2 aborted launches.
It was the 3 of us. We were on both of them.
Yeah,
we were like the
we were
common
both of them.
denominator.
My favorite part is going on the stall backwards, and this part over here, going backwards, if you're in the back row, it'll get you. Like, even for me, like who rides roller coasters a lot, it got me a little bit.
Byron?
All right, I don't know how many rides I did. I think a little more than 20. I got 1 aborted launch in the station, so no evac. But then another aborted launch, like in boost 1, maybe. I don't
So you
know.
were part of the rollback train.
Yeah, I did get 1 evac, which was super cool. I'm super happy about that. But this ride is actually really, really cool. I didn't really have any expectations.
Oh, they just turned the audio on for this ride. Well, I guess we can hear it. What were you saying, Byron?
Yeah, I didn't really have any expectations, but the stall is super good. That seems to be what everybody's saying. The double up or double down is really good, and also the turn, like going down and like up, the turnaround has some really, really good positives. So that part is also really fun. Great ride,
Absolutely.
great addition to the park. I'm excited for it to open to everybody.
And when it does open for everybody, you guys are going to be hearing this awesome score that I'm going to try to listen to right now. Well, guys, that is going to do it from our time here at Flash Vertical Velocity Media Day. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you in just a couple days for opening day here at Six Flags Great Adventure. Goodbye, guys.